in its time, it was the train. And it is now, it's still one of the most scenic trains in the world. Basically, William Moore was the founder of Skagway, and he came here wanting to build a road on the White Pass Trail. Basically, they were still working on the trail when the news of the gold rush hit, and so then thousands of people were going up the trail, and they weren't able to build the road. And then they realized that was going to cost them a lot more money, so William Moore basically got a bunch of people to put in money to build the train, and the train was built in 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days. It's incredible that you can still see part of the trail. You can see glaciers. There's lots of glaciers that you can see actually from the tracks while you're on the train. And then on top of it, the train has all of its original train cars. So, and you can also take the steam train, which is one of the original steam engines. So it has a lot of history with it. And so that's the real beauty of it. And it goes by the trains. It's the same track that was, from the gold rush. So 1900s. So it's kind of cool in that. And the train cars are definitely different as far as the insides, but you can go out on the ends of the train cars, and they go through 2 tunnels, and that's a lot of fun. But yeah, the terrain around here, this is actually one of the most beautiful routes, even just on the road from Dawson City all the way to Skagway. Basically from Whitehorse to Skagway is the most beautiful part of the whole trip. So this is the place to be. Hasn't been running the entire time. In 1982 they were being an anvil mine was using them, and then they decided it was cheaper to ship through the trucks, and so they started doing that, and the train closed down. And then in 1988 it opened up again, because the town was basically like, we still have hundreds of thousands of people coming here for tourism, and the train has been open ever since then. Basically, Skagway probably wouldn't really exist if the tracks had never been built.